On the 24th of June 2019, you, my gorgeous Sagittarius, are going to be going through a very important rebirth, very important transition, very important change. In fact, this transition is going to be the most important transition that you had since this year. Sagittarius, this is important, this is significant, this is a very powerful time because something is going to come to the surface. Sorry, something is going to be revealed to you. And it's going to be literally mind-blowing. You're gonna like it, you're gonna like it, you're gonna like it indeed, because you're going to end up with a really beautiful option. You're gonna end up with a really wonderful option, and you're gonna realize that something really huge, something really big, something really massive is about to start happening in your life. But I'm not saying something, I'm just saying, I'm talking about everything that you have been doing so far, everything that you have been focusing on in the last 24 months. Now this is all going to come to the very, very important point indeed. And this point is going to happen, it's going to come in the form of the realization that you're going to have, it's not only going to be about the actual rebirth and transition and change. This is going to come in the form of you actually making a certain abandonment, you realizing that a certain stage, certain part of your life is coming to an end. It came to an end. And then when you realize this, you know, this is the moment, this is the time when your transition is actually going to start. This is going to be absolutely life-changing. This is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. This is going to bring you lots of energy. This is going to bring you lots of power. It's going to be like boom, boom, boom. You know, like changes. You know, like the desire to learn new, the deep concentration and study, the desire to learn new is going to be the answer on this particular day. Whatever you feel drawn to, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to start, whatever you want to learn, whatever you want to study. Now listen to me, my babies. This is the time, this is the moment, this is the day that is just going, this is going to become very, very evident. And you're going to feel very, very strongly towards like learning a new stage, learning a new, you know, learning new things. And this in itself is going to be the answer. Whatever you feel drawn to, maybe you want, I want to start painting, start painting, I want to try this, I want to change my career, change your career, I want to go to different place, go to different place, it's just all about learning new things, doing new things, but above all, it's about the concentration and study, and the desire to learn new is going to be the actual answer. That is going to be your new idea, that is going to be a new plan, that is going to be a new start, that is going to give you and bring you the most powerful vision that you can possibly have, that you could have possibly had from the beginning of this year, 2019. This is going to be absolutely mind-blowing because something really life-changing is going to start at this moment in time. Trust me, you better trust me, okay? And as the time goes by, this is going to become more and more evident and strong and integral part of your life. Now we are going to be in June, okay? I can't express how important this time is going to be because each month we go closer towards the end of the year. The more powerful you're going to feel, the more ambitious you're going to feel. And this particular learning situation that I've mentioned is just going to become more strong and more powerful. And each month, as we are going by the, towards the end of the year, the more you're going to do, the more it's going to make sense, the more you're going to learn, the more you're going to grow. This is going to be huge. This is going to be massive, and this is going to make you realize how powerful you are. It's going to make you realize that this is a highly powerful time, and it's also going to make you realize that you're having an absolutely wonderful accomplishment, and that in itself is just going to bring you mind-blowing confidence. And once you have a mind-blowing confidence, my gorgeous Sagittarius, you are just literally on top of the world. You can do so much and you can do everything and anything. I can see you being really proud of yourself. Okay, and I can also see other people being proud of you as well, and this is going to be wonderful because it's just going to bring you recognition in so many different ways, and the fact that you're going to be able to prove something to yourself and to other people around you, it's going to be like, oh my lord, just literally watch this space. And also let me just tell you one more thing for the 24th of June is this particular day is going to be perfect to plant the seed, plant those seeds, whatever you start, whatever you plant, hand is gonna go a long, long way. Just watch this space. Okay, my gorgeous Sagittarius, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Sagittarius, and it's for June 2019. So it's for you, my beautiful Sagittarius, and it's for June 2019. Now, when it comes to the actual number, your number is going to be number 9. So this is what this is saying. A little surprising situation when it comes to the certain person, and this is going to be significant because that surprising situation is going to make you realize that the new idea, new stage in your life, it's about to manifest, but especially because this idea is going to be connected to an ongoing problem, especially when it comes to the actual problem that you didn't know what to do for the last like about 2 or 3 years, and now there's going to be absolutely wonderful resolution. But you're going to realize you're going to need to adjust a little bit, change a little bit, but you're on the right track, right journey, because something else, it's going to be confirmed for you here, okay? On another hand, you know, number 9 means financially, wow. Financially, this is going to be probably the best time. Financially, this is going to be the best moment because you're going to find yourself in a really good way, okay? So this is the time of rewards. This is not the month just of learning new things, but it's a time of rewards as well. So there's a very important journey that is coming to an end, very important journey, and now the new journey is about to start. And the way this is going to happen, your new journey is about to start literally on the 1st of June, and that's why you are having significant changes that is going to make you feel very optimistic but rather adventurous throughout this month as well. So number 9 also means that basically, you know, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Victory, victory, victory. It's absolutely brilliant, and it's to do with a certain part of your life. It's to do with the things that were bringing you down. It's this, to do with the things that you were unhappy with, like maybe really bad moments when it comes to finances and, you know, things, maybe wrong choices that you chose. You know, it just maybe prolonged things a little bit. It just clouded your way a little bit, you know, clouded your perspective a little bit, you know. But now this is just going to be brilliant because the big dream of yours, it's about to start happening. This month, there is a lot going to change, and I'm so happy. It's not only that, but it's like when it comes to the actual health, you've got like, ooh la la months, my gorgeous Sagittarius. When it comes to your health, you're going to have absolutely fantastic optimism and absolutely good health, and especially when it comes to long ailments, with those things that were kind of like you didn't see any improvements or anything like that, that is also going to come to an end, and there is going to be an improvement. So there's going to be lots of energy. I like it when it comes to your health, because it's just going to be like an improved health with the long ailments, but also at the same time an energy, wonderful, mind-blowing energy that is going to make you feel very optimistic throughout this month. What you're going to need to do, my gorgeous Sagittarius, you're also going to make sure that you are taking a vitamin C. You're also going to need at around 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C to take on daily basis. Natural. This is only because I see a little bit of cold and flu symptoms, and I think that they're going to be quite rather significant this month, cold and flu symptoms. And also at the same time, please try to drink as much as you can green tea or a white tea. These are absolutely fantastic to actually help you, but it's also going to be brilliant to flush out the toxins and to get rid of the toxins out of the system. Green tea is also going to help with the cold and flu symptoms, but it's also so good for you. Try to drink a green tea or white tea throughout this month, so you're going to find this quite helpful. When I said about the actual vitamin C, please just make sure that you are like check with your doctor or check with your GP whether this, especially if you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, just check with your doctor, with your GP, whether this is going to kind of interact with your medications or not, because only your GP or doctor can actually tell you this. Now, basically going on the first date that I was going to mention, and it's going to be on the 5th of June. Now, the 5th of June is going to be very important day for you, because on the 5th of June it's just going to be like a realization. This realization will be everything, and it's to do with your worries, you know. It's to do with the moments when you were uncertain about your future, moments about when you were uncertain about your choices, and the particular choice that you were uncertain for the last 7 months, you're going to have a very strong and powerful sign about it, and the sign that you're going to have is just going to be in a form of like you're going to need to just adjust a little bit, just reorder reorganization. It's about reorganization a little bit, and also it is just the bottom line is it's about the results of efforts are nearly due, especially when it comes to your work, and especially when it comes to your finances, career, and especially when it comes to those things that you've been focusing on in the last few months. This is going to be a big moment. New plan is going to become evident here indeed, and that is just all going to come through the realization that there is a certain money situation that you're going to wait for, and that once that money situation start changing, this is going to be a moment to act. This is going to be a moment to start. This is going to be a moment on the new beginning, and this is all going to make sense. I highly recommend you to get something like a LAPIS LAZULI. This is also known as a stone of an ancient Egypt, and this is absolutely brilliant, and it's fantastic to actually have, especially when we are very intuitive. You're going to be super intuitive June and July 2019, and this is going to help you to remember your dreams. You're going to be dreaming a lot, okay? You're going to be kind of getting all sorts of information, and this is going to help you to remember your dreams and to stay grounded and to stay focused, to actually get all these messages that are going to be all around you throughout this month. This comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and to buy this, the link is in the description below, and by buying this you're also helping this channel as well. Okay, what else I was going to say is just the second important date that I was going to say to you, it's actually going to be on the 16th of June. Now the 16th of June is going to be an important day because it's just going to be wow, it is going to start with a good information. Somebody's going to literally tell you something, and this is just going to be the start of something really big. This is going to be a very big moment because strongly you've got number 11 on the 16th of June. Please, I know this sounds weird. Yes, I know I'm weird anyway. Yeah, but it's 11. If you write down 11 on a piece of paper, put in your pocket, or if you have a little bit of 11 on your pendant somewhere, if you have a little bit of if you write a number 11 on your hand, or have it on an object around you, as long as you're somehow in some way attached to the energy of number 11, it is a very powerful, it is a very secretive, it is a very strong, it is a very sacred energy that is connected to your life, that is connected to your financial situation, and that is also going to enhance something, it's going to enhance other vibrations, and this other vibration is just going to bring other things that are going to become even more evident in your life. You will be able to even see more. You will be able to even recognize more. And this is what number 11 is going to do. It's going to help you to attach to that particular energy even more of this strong day. You are going to have a control over a situation. You are going to have a very strong courage. Okay. And also, what else I was going to say, it is just going to be an amazing option that you're going to have. And the amazing option that you're going to have on this day, at around the end of the day, it is just going to remind you need to be confident. You need to be confident, and you need to be confident. If you just lose the confidence at any moment in time, it is not going to be good. Please remember my words. You're going to come across a situation on the 16th at around the end of the day when you're going to need to be confident, not only act confident, but you're going to need to feel confident within you. That in itself is going to be a powerful time because it's going to start a certain vibration, and that vibration is just going to make you realize something specific, a specific goal that you are going to need to do. You're going to need to make. You're going to need to start. The specific goal is going to be very strong, and it's going to become very evident by the time we get to the end of this year. Each month this is going to become more evident. This is because this is going to become an important part of your spiritual journey, and it's going to be so strong and so powerful that particular goal, when you do it, when you take it on, when you start, it's just going to have a massive effect on your spiritual evolvement on this earth. Very, very powerful stuff indeed. Okay, the third important date that I was going to say to you, it's actually going to be on the 28th of June. Now, on the 28th of June, it's just going to be so good, because it's just basically, what is actually going to happen? Problem, massive problem. It's going to come forward. You know, the certain problem, it's going to come forward, and I like it because this is something that you need to do. This is something that you were really worrying about. This is not just any problem, but this is something that was draining your energy. This was something that was draining your happiness. This was something that was draining your power. And this is a lot to do with yourself. This is a lot to do with your journey. This is a lot to do with the healing. And this is also a lot to do with a certain problem. I mean, certain stage of your life that started some while ago, some time ago, and you know it wasn't right. You know it wasn't good. And you know you just kind of like stopped it, but it was just kind of left a little bit of bitter taste in your mouth, and it left you like kind of being part of the unresolved situation. So that situation is about to be resolved. This is really important because karmically this is a strong point. You will want to reconnect with people, and through the people in your life as well, through people who loves you so much, and through the people who loves you, who you love back, you know, real friends. It could be only one or two. There is an idea that you're going to have, and this is all going to be born from that idea, who knows you really well, who's going to tell you something about yourself, what you should do that you're not going to like necessarily, but it's going to be fantastic, bombastic, the starting point of something really big, really huge. Okay, you're gonna be like a little dolphin, just jumping out of the water and going back in. You're gonna love it, and you will also want to show yourself. This is going to be a healing moment, and I'm saying healing, and this is how I know that this is something that affected you quite badly from some time ago. So that's why this is the moment when you're gonna heal. It is, of course, going to be like a little bit of a compromise that you're going to need to make, a little challenge, a little bit of compromise, but that's absolutely brilliant. It is a very good time, very high quality time, and you're also going to find, you're going to rediscover your energy, and there is something very artistic that is also going to become evident on this day. And this artistic thing that is going to become evident on this day, it's also going to kind of be very much strongly connected to this certain part of your life. And it's going to be very connected to your omen, to the certain omen, artistic certain omen. It is all going to make sense when it happens. Okay, so now, and also one more thing I was going to say on the 28th of June, also there is going to be a fantastic realization about work, about career, about finances. If you wanted somebody to let you know that you're doing great, if you wanted to be recognized, my Lord, this is a great time of recognition. And how you use this 28th, it's going to be 28th, one day later, it's also going to be quite strong as well. And the way you use this also, you use this wonderful energy, you use this powerful energy in order to actually get it going even more powerful by doing things that you want to show yourself off. So whatever you want to prove, now this is the day, this is the moment in time, this couple of days when you can kind of like do so much, as much as you can, and you will be noticed like there is no tomorrow. Also, if you're looking for new jobs and things like that, these couple of days, 28th and the day after, you know, are going to be absolutely perfect, okay? Because there is something very special going to travel towards you. Right, okay, so now I'm going to start with the first part of June 2019 when it comes to you, my gorgeous Sagittarius. Basically, it is the first part of June is just all, you are like going to be on top of the world. You're going to feel so optimistic. You're going to have so much confidence because it's going to come through the recognition. This recognition is going to be everything because it's going to make you, it's going to surprise you. It's not like you were like, oh God, you know, I'm the best, you know. No, you didn't expect this. There is something going to happen that was unexpected, and that unexpected situation is just going to be even more of a woomish for you, because this is, you're going to feel very powerful, you're going to feel very cocky, but in the best possible way. I really like this because this, it looks like to me that you just got yourself like a little bit in a slightly confused situation since not that long time ago, and the confusing situation just kind of clouded the energy in between you and in between all the things around you, so you kind of were losing a grip with reality when it comes to the like, are you really happy? You were like kind of wondering, are you happy? Are you not happy? You know, I don't know if I'm happy. You know, you were like kind of unsatisfied in many different areas in your life. This is because of the vibrations were affected in such a way, and now the vibrations are becoming different because instinctively this is like an absolutely fantastic, mind-blowing time. Your instinct is going to bring you the whole new perspective. That perspective that you are going to have, it's going to become a sacred flower. Sacred sacred lotus, sacred unfoldment in your life, which is going to help you to show yourself in a different way, to express yourself in a different way, to do things in different ways, and that is going to be the beginning of your own emergence. Absolutely fantastic. Now, it's all to do with recognition and with actually you. I can see that you're going to help someone now out a little bit, whether this is going to be financially or whether this is going to be like just a help in general, but somebody is going to need your help, and I can see that you're going to help them, and this is going to be so good karmically, because there is a certain realization that you're going to have, and at the same time you will be told something, and at the same time that is going to get you thinking. At the same time there is some really interesting realization that you're going to have about your life and about your childhood that is going to make sense later on. You will see exactly what I mean. The whole new vision is going to come through here, and that vision is going to be very strong. You're going to start having a new plan, and it's so much going to be powerful, and it's going to make you feel like it's your homecoming. It's your homecoming, which means one step closer, you're going to be closer to your own major point in your life. Also, there's a powerless situation. This is an interesting part. When it comes to your work, there will be a powerless situation. When it comes to your career, there will be a powerless situation, a certain decision that you will need to make, but that in itself is going to be brilliant, because it's going to show the different side to you, and people are going to see a slightly different side to you, and that in itself, by the time we get to the second part of June, you're going to be able to rediscover something very interesting about yourself, about your life, and about your skill. And you're going to find this, because this is going to make you feel really adventurous. This is going to make you feel optimistic, and you are going to surprise yourself. I quite like this, because this surprise is also at the same time going to make you realize that there is a certain part of your journey, part of your life, it's coming to an end. It's just a certain illusion about someone, certain illusion about someone, it's going to come to an end. And that is just going to be so good, because it's going to set you free, set you free, set you free. It's going to release you from the spiritual chains. Very important for those of you who were single, and then you fancy someone for a long time, and you shouldn't fancy them, my baby, because they're not the right person. So this is the illusion you're going to realize. Maybe you were with them, maybe you weren't, maybe you had a one-night standish, maybe you didn't, maybe you just fancied them, maybe you were just focusing on them. Your power of mind is very strong, so you can just block other people from coming through if you don't realize this in time. So that's why this is so important, and at the same time, this is going to set you free. So the illusion about something that is never going to happen with somebody, is just basically no synchronicity there whatsoever. This is going to set you free. At the same time, this is why I'm saying this is so important, at the same time, this is going to become an adventure, okay? And at the same time, this is also going to become a whole new beginning, okay? The whole new beginning that is going to reveal a new option in your life. The new option that is going to be revealed in your life, it's going to also become a very strong part of you meeting someone very, very special that is going to have a major impact on your life and change everything later on to the best, okay? Something very important is going to happen here. At the same time, you will feel very strongly connected to the new choice, new option, and that is just going to make you realize that there is an end coming to an end. This end is coming to an end. It's what you do now, but what you were focusing to do later on, you will just change. You will want to change something about what you were focusing on about your future, but you will know that you're just going to have to do one step at a time. You will need to do this now, okay? This is going to bring you beautiful, wonderful balance, okay? And also this is going to bring the whole new responsibility, and that new responsibility is going to be a wonderful starting point for you. By the time we get to the last part of June, by the time we God, by the time we get to the last part of June 2019, you see, this is all about you feeling very nurturing. This is all about you feeling very creative, and it's especially when it comes to your possession, and especially when it comes to your home, your immediate environment. This is so important, because you will be in sync, you will be in tune with the spirits, with your spirit guides, with the spirit world. Just remember, your instincts are going to be very, very strong indeed. And this is what is going to happen at the end of June. You're going to be having lots of ideas and lots of energy, especially when it comes to your own possession, when it comes to your own house, when it comes to your own home, when it comes to your own immediate environment. Let me tell you something, and this is huge and this is massive. Whatever spiritually you feel connected to at the end of the month that you want to bring into your home, this is just so important. I know it sounds weird again, but it's important. Any crystal, spiritual crystal, or any even plant, every single plant and every single thing that we connect to, every single object that we connect to is just having a certain energy. It depends how did we find it, it depends how did we connect to it, it depends what type of energy it gives us, it depends what we feel, it depends what this object means. Like for example, kitties that you can't see at the moment, it's just basically it all depends, because it is highly spiritual time, and these objects, these things that you bring into your home at the end of June 2019 are going to really protect you when you need it the most, and especially within the next 36 months. Within the next 36 months, when you need a little bit of boost of energy, when you need a little bit of boost of direction, when you need a little bit of grounding, these objects are all going to come handy. These objects are all going to make sense, like there is no tomorrow. But also on another hand, they're going to purify your house, purify your power, purify your energy, and protect your home as well. Like for example, if you buy like a black tourmaline or something like that, this is going to be an amazing, absolutely most powerful protector you can have. So it all depends. I mean, even smudging, this is something that I highly recommend. You see dry sage, smudging, go around your home. I said this many times, but I'm obsessed with these things, because what I do, it's like I'm constantly in touch with people, I'm constantly seeing people, I'm constantly talking to people. There are all sorts of people coming to me, and then we're just like exchanging our energy, and sometimes people have a different energy, and it's not only as much as is about that, but it depends what's going on, and there is like lots of really strong energy left behind, and that energy is just affecting everything else, and then after a certain amount of time this energy became like a little bit, oh my god, I can't move. And this is why I have to take like a dry sage. People have been using this for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. This is so important. And then you light it, and you make sure you have a little sauce underneath, and you go into every single room in the house, close all the windows, go into every single room in the house, and basically you make sure it's everywhere smoke. You can say a little affirmation, or you can say like a little mantra, you can say like a little prayer, you can call your guardian angel, whatever you feel like is the right to do. You can call your spirit guide. This is the trick. It's whatever you feel drawn to, whatever you feel it's the right thing to do, it is going to be the right thing to do. You may not want to do any day. You may not want to say any daily affirmation. So that's why I'm saying this is so important, but the bottom line is go into every single room in the house, close all the windows, and then open all the windows at the end. And as the smoke goes out, this is going to do so well, not only to you, to your home, but it's also going to help you as well. And sometimes if you had lots of negative energy attached to you, or if lots of negative energy were for whichever reason around you, within you, now if you feel like a little bit queasy or a little bit nervous or a little bit low over the next 2 days after you smudge your home, that means that you had lots of negative energy around you, and you need a good old cleansing. And this is how you know if you feel drained after that cleansing, that means that the negative energy went away, and this left you a little bit drained. Just wait another couple of days, and you're going to be like hello, flying like a little butterfly all around the world. You will be on top of the world. This is why this is so important to do. If you would like to buy sage sticks, you can also buy this. The link is in the description below. Now, what else I was going to say to you, that basically is just what the last part of June 2019, it's also going to reveal basically that security and power, what what you're doing financially, what you were focusing on financially, and when you think about your life in general, there is a big option going to become available for you when it comes to the certain negotiation, when it comes to buying something really big, when it comes to buying something really important. Then it's a really wonderful opportunity going to happen here, especially if you want to kind of make money from that later on. on, especially if you would like to like have this as a part of some kind of a business. So there is some kind of like a financial opportunity going to come through forward at the end of June that is going to make sense, and it's absolutely brilliant, because this is going to be almost something sacred. This is going to be something significant, because you're also going to rediscover something very interesting about yourself, very interesting about your life, and you're also going to have a really important realization that something is going to start changing, you know, when it comes to your life, but when it comes to your way of thinking, when it comes to your focus, you know, when it comes to your direction, you will realize that you're coming of a certain age. I'm not saying like nothing to do with the actual age, nothing to do with the human age, but you will realize that you're coming to the certain point, to the certain age when it comes to your own spirit, when it comes to your own spiritual journey, because you will realize that you're changing. This is going to be the time of change. You're going to realize that you are changing. That's why I'm saying it. This is so important, because that in itself is also going to help you to deal with a certain person that was trying to control you, and in a certain way that you didn't like it. Somebody that is just like trying to get something from you, but in the not in the really nice way, and somebody who's trying to control you. This is just going to come to an end, and because you're going to have a certain confidence, and you're going to deal with this person by rising above it, and that is going to be the starting point, because this person is going to just move away. This person is just going to kind of like slowly start drifting out of your life, and this is somebody who's controlling you. This is not somebody who's like a lover or something like that, but this is more like somebody who's like part of your work, part of your career, or maybe it has got some kind of relevance to your private life, to your personal life, you know, as well. But it's just the bottom line is this person that is going to try to control you. You will be able to come to an end to this, and it's going to surprise you, because you were worrying about this. You were like kind of, oh no, what I'm going to do, but now you're going to realize that the outcome is just going to be completely different. So it's actually going to be good indeed. Okay, and what else I was going to say, this is an tricky one. What else I was going to say, the end of June, see who is on your mind when it comes to your childhood. This is important. See who comes into your mind, because there is a nostalgia towards a certain person. Nostalgic time towards a certain person is going to become strong. It's going to become very evident. It's very good and very important to realize who this is, because through this person, through somebody very important in your childhood, like a friend or somebody, there is an idea that you're going to have, a realization that you're going to have, and that realization is going to help you so much with a certain insight, so much with a certain realization, so much with a certain confusion. Just watch this space. Okay, my gorgeous Sagittarius, I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to connect to those of you that are actually in relationship. Now, do you know what? This is a very tricky month for those of you that are actually in relationship, because first of all, your partner is going to do something, and then first of all, you're going to think, oh yeah, that's great, you know, very responsible indeed. And that's going to be really great, because that will surprise you in a nice way. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel optimistic. But then there's going to come the next stage. And then the next stage, your partner is going to do something, and it is going to be a little bit selfish in your mind. It's selfish on your part, and it's to do with something that is something to do with materialistic wealth and things like that. They will do something, they will spend some kind of money, or they will go towards a certain direction, but it was like a little bit selfish. So you're going to need to kind of sort this out. You know, this is going to be an important month to kind of like, first of all, you will kind of like realize this, but it's going to be an important month to try to sort this out, because the balance, you see, the balance is just going to become a little bit strange here. It's going to surprise you, but I don't want to make you feel really paranoid, a little bit nervous or anything. This is normal. Relationships and problems in relationships, within relationships are normal. But it is going to be a bit of a time when you're going to have to like kind of step away from the situation and just like kind of try to understand, try to realize something is going to get you thinking, you see. And it's just all about just taking certain time out and just to look at the things from a slightly different angle. Something is going to surprise you, but also at the same time something is going to kind of like come on top, and it's going to be quite good as well. There's a certain sharpness that is going to come forward, come through this situation, and that sharpness is just going to kind of shed lots of light to this situation. It's just going to kind of bring a little bit nicer vibration, and that is just going to start something new. Okay. Now I'm just gonna shuffle these cards, and I'm going to connect to those of you that are actually single. Single Sagittarius is like, this is absolutely fantastic time. Please, 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 you're gonna have a beautiful radiance. You're gonna have a beautiful power. Just go and flirt out, go out as much as you can, because you're going to not only discover something very important about yourself, but also you're gonna kind of have the direct answer with things that came to an end in your life, with things that are bothering you, with things that are getting on your nerves, with how much you've actually changed. You're absolutely ready to meet somebody really important. But before you meet that somebody really important, you need to go out and you need to meet as many people as you can, because there is some very important learning curve you will have, very important learning experience you will have. And the moment you have this learning experience, at the moment it starts, at the moment it became the part of you, that's the moment when this very, very special person is going to come into your life and change everything. But I can't explain, I can't express how important June it's actually going to be, because it's going to be the starting point in something really, really significant with somebody else. But it's going to happen through this situation I've already said. My gorgeous, absolutely beautiful Sagittarius, I love you to bits. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, healing, love and light to all of you. Mwah. Okay, my gorgeous Sagittarius, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Mwah. Love you.